These guys. Zach is not there. What? Oh yeah, he's gonna do something, man. See, they got this guy being weird. Hey. Zach is probably... Oh, God. Alright, so we get all these. Wait, there's no license there. Hey. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
So, how long you guys been out here? I haven't been out here for a few months, but I didn't ever see you.
Where?
You guys haven't been sitting here. It's usually just been Boston Police.
No, we're just here for our railroads.
Yeah. Like, do you do the slot now?
What?
Are you here a lot of the time?
Not particularly us.
Do you guys watch the YouTube? Downtown Crossing, Boston Police. What's going on? You know, like this is A1, right?
Yes.
This is A1. Okay. They got super duper undercover. Like one of them is Zach, like Zachary something. It's on the.
Is that who you're looking for?
No, yeah, if I can find him, man. He's like the Bigfoot, man. He can wear a beard. He does stuff. He puts stuff up his nose that makes it different things. You'll see. He does construction worker. He does like lumberjack. His dad used to be the. His dad's a cop, of course. His dad said, Crossan, Zachary Crossan, that's his name. And his dad is whatever. His dad used to be the harbor master for a while. So like A1, you know, A1 is like the place, like they got the police hideout. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like when this one cop I was after down at C11, he got arrested. The wife has video of him hitting the kid, and they had framed her, but he came here to turn himself in. He had a warrant out in Quincy District Court, and then he comes down here to A11 to get booked because it's like fucking. But it's funny. Keep an eye out, man. Do they still have those guys that wheel the stuff around? The cleaning crew?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on those guys. And then the old ones, like, I just don't believe it, man. I think those old guys are cops. Like old, even though you wouldn't expect it, you just start just thinking, man. Actually, you gotta film it, because then you see it like that, man. Yeah. It's funny, man. That
So you
Zachary,
go back and like look through your film?
Yeah. I got me, and I got like this other guy that does YouTube, The Resistance. He did Downtown Crossing. You know that like no one's really into it like me, because you gotta really look at. Zach is so good. You just gotta do the eyes. Like, you know, if your brother or something was all in a big outfit, did his whole face and everything, so he's got his voice, you know, and just a twinkle in his eye. You know, like you gotta really be able to recognize him. But it's definitely Zach, man. And they probably robbed the Rolex store too. You know that. You know, during the fucking riots, they get all the homeless people. They get certain ones, and they'll hit you or something. You know, they get a certain setup, like the suck ups. You know, they'll be like looking like they're homeless, but they get a setup. And one of those same homeless guys was out. You know, if you look through all the footage, probably it's like they do that. And I also busted them for setting up Antifa violence. It's on my YouTube channel. It's like fucking guy like picking on this wimpy small guy. He's an undercover cop. You know, you see like breakaway pockets. You know those pants, breakaway pockets? You see that and they go like that. And then, oh my God, Zach and the other dude. Zach's left-handed, okay? You know, and he's like that. And the other guys, they always like to have their hand in their pocket, especially the other guy. The other guy is, I'm pretty sure, but it's hard to tell because they're so good on the disguise. Like maybe badge 1948, and like he drives. He's A1, so I think he is. He's around here.
We'll keep
You know, and they drink. They're alcoholic here too. A1, yeah. A1 needs AA, right? Man, yeah. But it's interesting. I know they did the Rolex store, man. I know they did it. I know we got enough. You know, that's just something you guys could do, because you guys are supposed to be off to the fucking side, and even like you get some shit, like you did some bad things maybe, but you don't. It's not as much. Not even like state police are psycho, and then you guys are still state, and you got some professional, but you don't have like always that fucking guy crazy from the war or whatever. Not as much. And And they're getting set up too. They think they're having a free run. They think that the cops are, the deep state's after them. They're setting them up. They're setting them up. Man. Yeah, they set up, they did Antifa violence. So that, it might have been this guy here, that badge number 1948. He's a big, tall guy and stuff. And he's dressed up like he had this blonde wig and all kinds of stuff. And he's doing really violent. It would be like an assault. Like, even though I didn't touch him, like, it's so bad. And it's like this wimpy old, wimpy little guy. I call him a Poindexter. He's like little teeny guy like Mr. Whipple. But he has his, breakaway pants with his gun. And he's fucking good, and then they talk. You talk to them, and they're all like talk like a douche. But then, you look on your camera later, it's all code words and stuff. Like he said, CNN once. They got all. So they'll be talking to you, and they'll go nonsense, and they don't care about talking nonsense. The little guy, he'll go do baby talk right in front of you. Hey, well, I'm a baby. I'm a child of 911, and something. He starts just, and and if you ask a question, he's like, huh? And they're talking to the guy. Then Officer Creed drove by. I got done here before, and he's the one. Andrew Creed. He's like a fucking lieutenant or something, captain. Lieutenant, I think he's lieutenant. He does the Homeland Security stuff. And he drove by right after. He had been talking to him on this thing. But you guys watch it. Everyone who works here, those guys with that push stuff around. That's like, it might actually be cops. Like, because there's a certain level of stuff. Even though it's like, it's weird. Old guy just pushing this stupid thing around. But I think he is. And then you'll have the guys, when you look on the camera, guys who just happen to walk by, weird young guys and stuff. And it's just, they're fucking, they practice it here, You guys will get a real fucking education. And you should have your cameras or something. Usually, then you can just look through it, and you get really smart. Like that one MBTA cop knew everyone's face, right? Years, 2 decades ago, or 3. Yeah, he could and it's a small town. You know what I mean? You can just get that way. You guys have the train anyway. You know what I mean? You have all the files. But yeah, right. Nice talking to you.
Well, wish you luck.
Right. Oh yeah. All right, I get these guys. That was weird. I'm trying to get them. That's not. Now. Hi. Hey. Hey, you guys know Zach, right? Zachary Crossan. Is he? You guys are A1, right? Are you not? Motorcycle? Oh, you guys are transit too? Oh shit! Oh fucking! I thought you were Boston Police. I was just telling them about all the shit here.
Cruiser right there that says Boston Police.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was because I was gonna go tell them. Man, why don't they have the cops here?
There's a cruiser right there.
I mean the police, Boston Police. Man, maybe they got in trouble. I put YouTube, look up Downtown Crossing, Boston Police. Me, my YouTube, and this the other dude, the Resistance. He does it. And in my comments, I put comments. We caught them. They're undercover stuff. They robbed the Rolex store. I know that. During the thing, they did. They get homeless guys like they go along with them. It used to be those guys that push those things around. Some of those were cops and shit, I think. And Zachary Crossan's that famous one. When you look up police harassment Boston, he's one of the top videos from years ago when he's a young guy, and he's coming up to the kid, and he's just kind of bugging him and stuff. He doesn't do anything, but it's just like that presence because his dad was a fucking hard cop. Yeah, man. Yeah, they could. Oh my God, you guys, something happened, man. This is weird, man. I haven't been out of the house in a while, but man, because I nailed them for doing Antifa violence. They faked it. I'm pretty sure that's this other guy that's here, badge 1948. He's a tall guy. He's A1, I think. But he's also dressed up. Like it's hard to tell. And then because you can tell they have the breakaway pants for the guns. Look at it, and these guys, him and Zach's left-handed. This other guy's regular right-handed. They keep they like to do this, especially that guy.
He's left-handed.
Yeah, they're ready to just like, you know. But I got them nailed, man. I got them nailed for the Antifa. I said like on Boston Police fake Poindexter fight. I didn't give it the best title. No, and something, you know, if you look it up. You know, oh man, I bet there's. That's funny. And they have an alcohol problem too here at A1.
So,
So the joke
so
is
you're
like,
talking to us about A1, right?
yeah,
Right. We don't work there.
I know, that's the
So
whole
that's
point.
like me talking to you about the resistance, how he's so
Yeah.
much better than your recording. John McClellan does a better job.
He does?
at
Oh yeah.
provoking us, yeah.
Wait, do
You know
that.
what I mean? Yeah, that's like literally, you're telling us stuff that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with us. Yeah.
So my YouTube channel sucks, right? And his is better?
There's a Boston Police cruiser right there.
Yeah.
If you have a question for Boston Police, it would make sense for you to ask them, right?
Yeah, all right. Do you watch The Resistance?
I do. I already know who it is, too.
All right, you like it? It's
Everybody
good.
knows who it is.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. All right. It's like, I don't know. It makes me weirder and weirder. Wait, is this still going? Maybe you should do that if I talk to that, whatever. Wait a minute. No. God, what if it is? Oh, man. Why did they do that? I don't know. God, man. I don't believe it. This is weird. It's like way better than mine. Alright, so that was over there. Yeah, my channel sucks, man. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, so there's this, guys. Yeah. Wow. They're not telling us anything we don't want to know. Like, you know, we don't know. You're not telling us anything we don't want. Like, it's just fucking, yeah. So I have to get my feelings hurt. Alright, I have to go to the store now, I think.